I think we're going to add one more bit now. Just something that hits every now and then. Now we've done our wood block. Tom, we've already got a lot of low kind of percussive stuff in there. So maybe a little light conga. All right. So I think we'll probably end up just using the little front, the little transient of that. So what I'll do is I'll put a simpler in. Oops. Go back, drag my conga in there. Right, you can hear it's got something else in there. If I put the volume up, it's got another little wood block way, way buried in the back of it. So what I want is I just want a little snippet of it. Just enough so your ear can pick up that, yeah, there's a bit of a pitched sound there, but it doesn't really know that it's actually a conga because you've got no information for the tail. See how this works out. So we'll start the loop. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a note in here and shuffle it around. We'll play it with the loop and we'll see where it fits in, and we'll just kind of pitch it on the fly. Okay, so that sounds all right. We can try moving it a little bit ahead or behind with the beat to see if that'll be beneficial. See, you can hear, as I move it backwards here, you can hear that it's hitting at the same time as this tiny electro. And if it's too much, you can tell that you're getting this weird kind of double hit going on. But if you could just bring it back just enough so it combines them, you almost get this this extra powerful hit on that time, I mean. So you can tell there that it's definitely two hits. But there, it just sounds like a large transient. Take the volume down a bit. Now, I'm not going to worry about the lengths of these notes because this sample's so short anyways. I might as well, I could make them as long as I wanted. Even if I made them, that short, it would still play the entire sample. Now, in order to make these things a little more interesting, we could put a bit of an LFO, and I'm going to put that LFO, I think, on the pitch. So what this will do is this LFO is a sine wave going up and down. And if I adjust this here, this is the percentage that it will affect the pitch. So in order to give you an idea of what that does, I'll just loop this. Now I'll take this retrigger off because what that's doing is every time the note is triggered, it will reset this LFO from the start. And since we're doing it so quickly, it never has a chance to actually go through its cycle. So if we take retrigger off, you can definitely hear that it's working. Whereas if it's on, you can't. Right, so you can get some really cool effects with a really fast LFO, you can modulate the pitch very, very quickly. But what we want to do is we just want to have kind of a subtle effect. So I don't want to go too crazy with it. And again, I can put that down to one voice because it never actually repeats. So what that's going to do now is, as this loop plays, we may not be able to notice it right away, but as this loop plays throughout your song, each time this hits, the note pitch will be just a tiny bit different. Again, keeping interest throughout the song and making it a little less stagnant. Right? You can't tell now, but believe me, it all adds up. Now again, what we might want to do is extend this loop out to an uneven length. So say we put it at 1.1. So this isn't looping every bar. I don't know how that's going to sound. We can give it a shot. Try 1.2. For that one, we're going to leave it at a bar. Later on, we can put some more odd time-based stuff in there, but for now, we're going to leave this conga at 1. So this will be cut conga. All right, that's it for this tutorial.